Welcome back, friends. Uh, the victory for Boris Johnson in yesterday's elections in the United Kingdom is the largest for the Conservatives since 1987. It's a resounding victory, and a Labour Party in the UK has suffered a severe setback. Now, such a victory gives a lot of firepower to Boris Johnson to be able to work out the Brexit, and he is promising to do so by January 31, 2020. Now, whether he takes a soft stand or a hard stand at the Brexit, and I personally think he'll go slightly softer than what he was talking in during the election campaign. It at least it brings some certainty to the United Kingdom. It's no wonder, therefore, that sterling is up 1.8% as compared to the US dollar since the announcement of these results. Sterling is at about, so therefore it's at about 1.34 to a dollar. The London FTSE is up sharply higher. The tourism stocks are rallying sharply, including Virgin Money and various banks like Lloyds, Barclays. This therefore ends a lot of uncertainty in Britain. I believe this is good for the UK economy. A little bit of certainty is what they really needed. It was the need of the hour. At the same time, go across the world and look at United States. It seems that they have reached the deal one, part one of the deal with China, trade deal. However, it is yet awaiting as the consent of the president, and therefore the markets will be looking forward to that. Now, whichever way this whole Brexit, US-China trade deal works out, eventually I think there are a lot of uncertainties still existing in the global stock markets, and whatever happens in one part of the world will definitely go and impact the another. The forthcoming week should be a relatively decent one, and if I may be asked to give my predictions as to how this forthcoming week will span out, I think Monday should be a pretty good day for global stock markets. So should Wednesday be. But Tuesday I see shades of red. Thursday and Friday will also be very difficult days for global stock markets. So this is not just a roller coaster ride as I was talking about last week. This forthcoming week will have more red than green, yet there will be good shades of green, and on the days on which I expect that the market should do well, there should be very solid greens. Mondays particularly I think is a very good day, and just before the US Dow and Nasdaq begin trading, you should see some good green in most parts of Europe and Asia as well. Do not forget the fact that any uncertainties in further US-China trade talks and in Brexit, because there is a majority of the Conservatives now in the House of Commons, yet the lawmakers have to pass the Brexit. Any difficulties in that process will again derail not only the London FTSE stocks but the global stocks as well. So take all these good happenings this week with a pinch of salt. By pinch of salt I mean things can change, and even a few days is a long time in the history of stock markets. I would say a few hours. Yet I think the forthcoming week should start on a sound note. Happy tidings, and whether this will reverberate across the rest of the week, I would say no. Mondays and Wednesdays, I repeat, good days for the markets, and Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays should be fairly negative across the globe. Now, thereafter we have Christmas coming in the week thereafter, and I have mentioned many times before that post-Christmas, normally when we talk of Christmas, you hear the phrase Santa Claus rally many a time. which means just around or on the eve of Christmas, you see stock markets all over the world rallying many times. However, this time I believe post Christmas the markets could get a severe knock. Be careful. Forthcoming week, more green, little red. Uh, but yet, the markets across the world will be on the edge. And this week, starting with green on Monday, continuing on Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, negative for global stock markets. Please keep that in mind and happy investing. Take care. Bye bye.